Hi everyone, today we are going to be presenting on financial literacy. I'm Steph.
I'm Natasha.
I'm Katie.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Melissa. Let's begin by defining financial literacy.
Financial literacy is having the knowledge and skills needed to make responsible economic and financial decisions with competence and confidence.
Financial literacy is an important 21st century learner skill because of the increased complexity of financial services, shrinking welfare systems, and shifting demographics. These issues force people to take more personal financial responsibility. Students already have to make important decisions at a young age that impact their future financial well-being, for example, continuing their education or starting to work earlier.
The Partnership for 21st Century Skills has created a framework that advocates teaching skills and knowledge as part of the education curriculum. It has identified financial literacy as an essential 21st century interdisciplinary theme that should be taught in schools alongside core subjects.
The financial literacy curriculum, in the context of 21st century skills, should strive for relevance and should include age-appropriate topics. It should be emotionally engaging, address existing misconceptions, use real-life situations, and encourage students to reflect on their own actions and behaviors.
Let's examine the current state of financial literacy in the Ontario school curriculum.
At the elementary level, students learn about numbers, quantities, proportional relationships, and equations, all skills required for financial literacy. They also develop critical thinking and analytical skills required to be an informed consumer. In social studies, they examine how distributions of resources benefit families and communities.
At the secondary level, financial literacy is integrated into many more subjects. It is integrated into mathematics, Canadian and world studies, careers education, as well as business courses. There are also real-world opportunities in the Specialist High Skills Major program, where students can apply and practice financial literacy skills in a real-world environment.
The core concepts should include income, money, earning, saving, spending, investing, budgeting, credit and borrowing, risk and reward, compound interest, pensions, insurance, taxes, and planning ahead, as well as how the financial system works and the difference between wants and needs.
In addition, consumer awareness in advertising, fraud and its consequences, future consequences of financial decisions, and how to plan for life after high school.
Let's look at a video from the Financial Literacy Education Report, highlighting how financial literacy could be implemented in classrooms.
Though financial literacy is recognized by the Ontario Ministry of Education, it's important to note that the resources are not consistently being implemented in all schools.
In order to investigate all of this further, we reached out to our parents and grandparents to learn about their previous experiences with financial literacy education.
We also reached out to some teachers to see how they're using financial literacy in their classrooms currently.
Financial literacy does not have to be reserved for high school or for a business class or even for when they move on to post-secondary. It can be introduced at a very young age. If you think about the concepts or the terminology, credit, deductions, benefits, interest, loan, all of those things can be introduced in different subject areas in different opportunities, in-school opportunities that they have. At the elementary level, the loaning of a library book, that's introducing the concept of a loan. A less obvious example, when you're talking about submitting assignments, introducing a grace period or a late fee or a deduction of some kind if it is late. Those are all financial terms. That's financial literacy in the classroom.
Although there is not an official curriculum for financial literacy at the grade 1 level, there are some activities I do with my students that I think would be part of developing their financial literacy. We set up a store to practice counting money. In my class, each group sets up a store. We talk about how to price items. For example, we discuss how a new pencil would cost more than a used pencil. We also talk about how we may put more value on some items than other items, because we think they're special or more in demand. Once the stores are set up, then each student is given a set amount of money, and then they can go and buy items. At the end, we talk about which items were more popular and why.